What is going on, guys? This is KNasty3090 here. Welcome back to another MLB 19 The Show franchise video. Today we're doing a one-season franchise again. This one, as you can tell by the title, is only old players. The players that we can use are only 35 years or older. And to make it even more fun, we're going to do a fantasy draft as well. So, I'm going to pick my Red Sox. I'm wearing my Red Sox gear today. So we're going to pick them now. Like I said, it's a fantasy draft. 1 year only. Basically, we can only use players who are 35 years and older. I'm just going to ignore budgets on that way because they're going to be expensive. So, let's see. I don't know what pick we have in the draft. Alright, so it's completely random because Kansas City is not the worst team. And actually, it's nice that a lot of young... Actually, we're going to have... Cool, we had the second to last pick. I bet you the Yankees had a high pick. Huh? Yeah, they had the third pick. Alright, so we can only take older players. So let's just go... I think stars we can always find something. Let's see, just in terms of overall. So Joey Votto is available. He would be a great player. Let's see, what else? Chris Bryant, nope. Turner's not old enough. Ben Zobrist, but that's later on. It's going to be tough. Nelson Cruz, I think, would be a very good option. There's not a lot. I guess we can take a look at starters. Greinke does have really good per nines. I'm going to take Votto. I'm going to take Joey Votto. Dude is still a beast. And he is 35 years old. There's also Miguel Cabrera we could take as DH or something. I feel like we're going to have... it's going to be very easy for us to find DHs. I'm going to take Verlander just to have that stud pitcher because I think he would be taken quicker rather than later. Now, the thing is, a lot of teams are going to start taking prospects, so I think later in the draft, like for instance, Victor Robles I just saw got taken. Teams will take prospects. We are going to be able to take more older players. There's Miguel Cabrera. Craig Stammen, a reliever. Pat Neshek's another reliever. Darren O'Day's another reliever. But what do... John Lester's a starter. How many hitters are there? Robinson Cano at second base? Let's get Robbie Cano. Don't you know? Alright, let's take a look. Now, we could move Miguel Cabrera to third. Let's do that. It's bad defense, but is a great hitter. Unless there's some good third baseman. Ben Zobrist... But he's like a super utility who I do want on the team. So let's take Miguel Cabrera. We'll move him to third. Joey Votto does not have any secondary positions, I believe. So Cabrera, welcome to the squad. Yeah, like Luis Urias just got taken. I bet you like some big-time prospects. I am using the Operation Sports full minor rosters as well. Just a little FYI. But obviously we can't use them. I just saw an older player get drafted. Greinke got taken. Crap. All right, but that's all right. We can find pitchers. Neshek's available, so let's get a reliever before he gets taken by someone else. And I'm probably, if he's available, I want to take Zobrist because he can really help us out. Injuries are on, so the fact he can play second, third, short, and all three outfield is so important for us that we definitely want an 18-year-old. Wander Samuel Franco just got taken in the 6th round. I probably will be doing some fantasy drafts just for a regular franchise in the near future. John Lester got taken. He was 35. So keep an eye on that. I'm going to take Craig Stammen. We can probably get some good relievers. I saw Darren O'Day's available. Let's see who else is available. Charlie Morton as a starter. Not the best walks per 9. We don't have a true outfielder yet. Who could we get? We can get Brett Gardner. Sin-Soo Choo does get on base. He's a terrible fielder, but he does get on base. Nick Markakis. A really good hit. Let's get Markakis. I kind of like him. Now we have to wait again. No, we're only going to do... I think these drafts, I know in prior years they would go for rounds and rounds and rounds and rounds and rounds. We'll probably do... Now you get 25 players on your major league team. I'll probably do something in like a couple extra picks after that for just depth. At shortstop, the only like true shortstop's Ibar, but we can put Zobrist at short. So we are going to need a third... Well, no, our third baseman's going to be Miguel Cabrera. We do need a catcher. Yadier Molina is a great option at catcher. Let's grab him. So yeah, I'll probably do like 28 picks or so. I might as well get Darren O'Day. We are going to need to get a lefty. How old's David Price? 33. Okay. So, and he just got taken. But so we've gotten 10 picks so far. We only have, what, one starter, I believe. We do have 3 relievers, 1 outfielder. We don't have a DH. Nelson Cruz probably got taken. Oh, yeah, he definitely did. Let's see. Brett Gardner is available. He's good defense. We don't have much of it, and he can run, which we don't have. We're not going to be a defensive first, speed first team when you're all older players, obviously. C-Wing O is available. Dustin Pedroia, maybe. But we don't need second base because we have Cano. Rich Hill, not the best walks per 9. Steve Pearce, he's a guy who can play first, second, left, and right. He can definitely play the outfield for us. Let's take Steve Pearce. So that's a good one. And he's a Red Sox, so I like him. World Series MVP. I will gladly take it. Let's see. Any other older players? Not really. Like I said, more and more prospects are going to go, so we're going to be able to get guys. I'll take Charlie Morton because he has great walks per great hits per 9. His walks per 9 is not great, but he should definitely help out our rotation. I think we only have 2 guys, so let's see if we can find some studs. Jay Happ, we always know he's good, even though he doesn't have the best per 9, so he's just always good for no apparent reason. So we'll take him. And, yeah, I'm not seeing many older players just simming through this. Oliver Perez, that was a lefty we could have used in the pen. That actually kind of hurts. Let's take a look at relievers that we can maybe take. Ryan Madsen, Yoshihisa Hirano. Okay, but he's right-handed. Joe Smith's right-handed. Any lefties? And we can make trades for players, too. We're not stuck to this team. Zach Duke's a lefty. We can wait on him. There's Sergio Romo. So what do we need? Our shortstop, like I mentioned, is Zobrist, but we can probably take Ibar in a few rounds as depth. Outfield, we have Gardner, Markakis, and Pierce. So we need some starters. We'll take Rich Hill. Well, we have 3. Let's see. Who's the best? Let's just take a look at best available. Rich Hill is probably best. You know, let's take Rich Hill. Get another lefty in there. And we're going to have another pick here. And let's see. Kinsler is at second base. He can't play in other positions, but he's good defense. But I want to get a guy. No, we'll get Harana, I guess. Another good reliever. It's 35. I mean, Kinsler would be a good pickup. He's one of the better players available, but I'd rather get something else other than a bench bat. I'm kind of thinking we can trade for a bench bat if someone gets hurt throughout the year. All right, I want to get that lefty. Ooh, Sinsu Chu's available. I do want Chu. Now, he is like a guy who might be our DH, and he's going to get on base. That's one thing I like about him. He gets on base a ton. Tony Watson's only 33. Was Zach Duke? Where was he? He was a 77 overall. Blevins is a lefty. Maybe Zach Duke. Oh, there's Zach Duke. We're going to take them both. I'll get Blevins in our next pick, and that's round 18. So we got like 10-ish more rounds to go, and then we'll do the season and see how well if we can win the World Series. It might be tough, but it might. I feel like we're not as the top of our talent is not as good as other teams. One, we had a late pick. 2, we weren't taking the best players available. We do need one more starter, but I think the deeper in the draft will be better. I'm gonna take Irvin Santana because a lot of teams right now are taking prospects, like I mentioned, or young players. We're taking guys who can help us. I only care about this year. We're not doing this as a long-term franchise. This is a one-episode franchise. All right, so we got 5 starters. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 relievers. There's 11. Yeah, that's good. We're gonna need some like Braun. Ooh, Braun would be another guy who can maybe be a DH or something. He can play first as well. We don't have a true shortstop. So let's take Eric Ibar. Because we're going to need... We have so many out... Oh, Braun got taken. The very last pick. The pick right before this. Damn, I was hoping to get them both. I just want to make sure to get that shortstop. Russell Martin's available. We do need a backup catcher. You see right there, Ryan Braun got taken. Damn it. But hey, we got a catcher. We didn't need him. That was more of like a luxury pick. Because we had Pierce, Miggy, and Joey Votto as our first baseman. And Cole Hamels could be like our long man, maybe. We can probably do something else. Let's keep looking. David Freese can play third and first. Got a little bit of contact, especially versus left. We don't have much speed. Mark Reynolds has a little bit of pop. But it's going to be hard for us to find speed, obviously. Gardner's probably our fastest guy. Alex Gordon, great defense. I'm going to take Alex Gordon because we may need some defense on this team. And now I'm going to take probably Romo. Just Brandon Phillips, he can hit, can only play second. Howie Kendrick can play second, third. Okay, we'll take Howie Kendrick. Great flexibility in the positions he can play. And so we've got what? That's 24. We got the 25th. We'll do 4 more rounds. And then we'll start the season and see how we do. Hopefully, we're probably not going to be ranked that high, but hey, you never know. I think we took good players who can help us, though. And David Freese is available. I'll take him because our third baseman right now is Miguel Cabrera, and Freese is good like a defensive replacement, or if there's injuries. I'm going to take Cole Hamels as like our number 6 starter, which is kind of crazy that Cole Hamels is your number 6. But he can also be a long man. And if there's injuries, we got a nice option. So we'll do 2 more picks, the very end of the 27th round and then the 28th round. So Romo's available. I might take him. I wish Dyson was a year older. That speed would be clutch. Let's take Romo just as another reliever. And I'll probably take Mark Reynolds. Has a little bit of pop. Martin Prado can field, can't run. Let's take a look, and maybe there's just a guy who is not the highest over. Curtis Granderson can't run. Does have some pop though. 38. Rajay Davis. Okay, perfect. Davis is a perfect guy for us. So let's just simulate the rest of the draft. I don't know how many rounds it does, but let's just make sure our settings are all good, and then we'll get into the season. As you can see, it's saving. We got Verlander as our ace. Let's do mode specific, and I want this all manual. Injury management, MLB only. Injuries are going to be on. I know sometimes you guys don't like the injuries on. It just makes it a little harder, and I do enjoy that. So injuries on. There you go. You guys see it. And let's go to the regular season and then build this team. Verlander, Morton, Hill, Happ, Hamels. We got to get rid of the guys who are under the age of... So let's see. Chu, I want in the majors. Pierce, I want in the majors. Kendrick, I would like in the majors. Oh, we have too many people in the 40-man. So, Brandon Workman, just release. Thornburg, just release. This is an old team. And too many people in the 40-man, so I need to release you. Release you. I'm going to keep this Gamboa because he's a B potential, and if we need to make a trade for someone, like I said, the person's going to have to be over 35 or older, but it's something we can do. All right. So there's our catchers. Pierce, we're going to add to the 40-man, add to the majors. Second base, that's good. Third base, we're going to add Freese. I may change it in a minute. Ibar's at short. Gardner, Chu. I would like Gordon, but let's see. Davis and Markakis. Let's add Gordon. I think we have too many pitchers. I think that's the problem. So Verlander, Morton, Hill, Happ, Hamels, Rob Wooten. You have to send him down. Where is he? There he is. Move to AAA. So we still have too many players. And let's just make sure all the starters. We have Santana in the minors. I guess we'll leave him in the minors for now. Because I think... Let's see if we have any guys who have good stamina. Not really. No, I'm going to send... I would like the lefty and Duke, but he's a 73 overall, so I'm going to send him down for now. Unless he doesn't... Well, actually, even if he doesn't, he does have options. And that's our bullpen. Pretty solid. I'm going to have Romo be the long man, even though he doesn't have good stamina, but whatever. And we're going to have Stammen be our closer. Yeah, we'll do it. Why not? So Verlander, Morton, Hill, Happ, Hamels. Let's take a look at the lineup now. No, our roster is currently one too many, so once we figure out the lineup, we have to get rid of one player. All right, so Zobrist is playing third. That's incorrect. He's going to play short. So let's get this. They have Cabrera playing DH. I want Chu to DH versus righties because he gets on base and he can hit for some contact and power. Cabrera's moving to third. So I might have Chu lead off. And then Miggy, then Votto, and then Cano, Markakis. Zobrist there. Davis in center? No, I'd rather have... I feel like we're missing someone. Gardner in left, Markakis in right. Am I missing someone? Gordon, Chu. No, I guess that's it. So, because Chu's DHing, that's why. I guess I'll put Davis in center. Should my 67 fielding? I could put like Alex Gordon in center with that great fielding. He's not going to hit, but let's do that. Let's put Alex Gordon in center. He doesn't have any speed, so him in center is not. I will move him to left, and we'll move Gardner to center. That should help out our defense a little bit. So, so Cabrera bats second. Zobrist will play short. Gardner in left. I guess in the National League, excuse me. I want Chu playing. I just love that bat. All right, there we go. So Chu, Miguel Cabrera, Votto, Cano, Markakis. There we go. And let's do this. Like I'm saying, I hope to God next year they just add a very simple feature. And Steve Pearce actually could really play versus... Jeez. Do we put... I'm going to have Pearce be the DH versus the lefties. Because Chu struggles versus lefties, especially in power, but not contact ball. Pearce does better versus lefties, so he'll be our DH versus lefties. And then we'll move Miguel to third. And then in center, that's going to be... It's not going to be Gordon. It's going to be Gardner. Let's see. Do we have... Actually, Gordon's so bad versus lefties. Davis isn't that good either, but his defense is really good. Chu's not bad, but his fielding is so bad. Kendrick can play in the outfield. Zobrist is playing short. That bat is our lineup is kind of weak versus lefties. I'm going to leave Gordon in there, though. I know he can't hit lefties, but you know what? He's going to play really good defense, which I want. So, now who leads off? I guess Markakis. Cabrera, Votto, Pearce, Cano. There we go. And let's put... So, Pearce can play the outfield, and we're in the National League. He'll play the outfield. Not center, left field. Markakis, Miguel Cabrera. At third base, it's going to be... there's Votto. Okay, switch them around. And Pearce, Cano, Zobrist. All right, so a guy who is not playing really, I guess, is Howie Kendrick. So we'll send Howie Kendrick down. All right, let's just have to add a couple people to the AAA team. Make sure they feel the full squad. And then we can get into this, guys. This is a longer episode. This is going to be a longer video, but it is for like a full season, one year type of thing. Our budget's negative. $348 million. I knew it was going to be an expensive team because you're getting players who are older. Older players make more money. So, yeah, everyone's expensive. But, hey, we're going all in for 1 year. Let's see how we do. So let's get into it, boys. Well, what are we ranked at? We're the number 1 ranked team. 29th in power, 1st in pitching, 1st in contact, 3rd in speed, 9th in defense. Yeah, the power is, I guess, a little worrisome. I don't know, maybe we can find a guy like Nelson Cruz or something at the trade deadline if we need to. Oh, good start. Blevins is out for 1 to 2 weeks. Let's auto-fix that. We're not off to the best start. Actually, I want to make sure our roster's all right. Because, yep, right now we have one too many players on it. And yet they called up a guy who is not even eligible to be on the 35 and older team. Make sure it's all good. It is all right. So right now we are not having the best start. We're 5-7, but it's 12 games in. Hopefully, we are not playing well. The thing is, like, you're thinking, like, oh, the Tigers are bad, or Tampa's bad, or Tampa's actually good. But you know what I mean? Like, well, there's a fantasy draft, so shit changes. Like, no team is going to be what you think it is. And what the hell? They just changed around our entire lineup. It's so annoying. And Davis is leading off. Who? It was Chu was leading off before. Where is Chu? There he is. And why are we missing so many guys off our bench? And Gordon now got sent down? Like, oh my God. It's so annoying. All right, so we have one too many pitchers, I'm assuming. Yep, Wooten. They just call him up. It's annoying. Just release this bastard. All right. Are we good now? Yes, we're good now. Okay. And luckily this is a very easy fix. Gordon subs in there. There's Chu. There's Chu. I don't want Martin. I want Gordon. That's against lefties. And where's Steve Pierce? The hell? Why are you just sending these people down? Makes no sense. I will send down Hirano is really struggling, so we'll send him down. And I want Pierce playing versus lefties. God, that was annoying. All right. Let's get back into it. So right now we are... okay. I will manually fix that. All right. Let's just do this. Please do not just randomly send players down. For no reason whatsoever. All right, so right now we are one game under 500. Come on, can we get a little hot? We've been healthy, though, which is like kind of frustrating that we're playing crappy, but we're healthy and Cano's out. Just keep him active. Let's just place him on the bench and fix it ourselves. We're 5.5 out of first. They put Chu in at second. I mean, Miggy's having a great year. Votto's kind of struggling. Markakis is struggling. Cano's having a good year. Zobrist has had a very good year. Gordon has struggled. Molina's been okay. And Gardner's been all right. It's probably our pitching. Verlander's been all right. Morton's been good. Hill's really struggled. Haps struggled. Hamels has been good. Santana. Wait, is this? Okay, I thought someone else. Santana's pitching all right in AAA. Not great. Romo's been good. O'Day struggled. Blevins has struggled. Nishak. Let's move him here. There's Duke. And we're missing a reliever. Aren't we missing a reliever? No, O'Day's overall is just dipped a ton. That's what happened. He's angry. Well, sorry, man. All right. Let's keep it going. So that one is one thing we might need to improve on is the bullpen. Royals are interested in a trade. No. All right, we're starting to win some games. We're at the draft, which doesn't really matter, but we'll have fun with it and just see what we get. Hopefully we can, just for shits and giggles, have a good draft. That guy looks amazing. Scott Malone. Is there a 35-year-old I could draft? Get, like, the Rookie of the Year, that movie with, oh, no, it wasn't Rookie. It was the one with Dennis Quaid. That movie. I'm trying to blink what it was called. Rookie of the year, I think it was the one with the kid from the Cubs who had like that thing with his like he like broke his elbow and then somehow like threw like 100 miles an hour. The plot of that movie had some massive holes, but in the 90s, that's kind of the thing. Movies in the 90s didn't have, I felt like never had the best plot, like sport movies especially, never had the best plots, except for Major League. That plot made a lot of sense. Did not. All right, I'm talking about random sport movies in the 90s. We need to get back on track. Let's just finish this draft up. Just take randoms. We'll watch us get like all 99s, like the one draft I don't care about. We just like hit home runs in it. All right, last round of said draft. All right, sure. I'm telling you, we probably had the best draft of all time. Not good, not bad. I mean, this guy actually looks really good. He's a DH, 18 years old. I'm not gonna sign him. That guy looks pretty good. 20-year-old, 87 potential. This guy had 81 potential. He's a 72 overall, and this guy had an 87 potential. He's 20 years old. The rest of these were C's or lower. Number 1 pick was not that good, Rick Douglas. But anyway, let's keep going. So we are currently 2 games behind the Orioles, so we're right there. When do we play them again? Right now. All right, Molina. Oh, shut up. So Molina got hurt, so we have Russell Martin. We're going to sub in. But we might need to make a trade for a backup catcher. So let's take care of that. So I don't think we have a third catcher who is of age. So let's do a little play. Luckily, there's a player search. So we're going to do catcher, min age of 35. Kurt Suzuki. Oh, there's a free agent. Jeff Mathis. Let's just do that. Add to the 40-man. Add to the Major League roster. And there we go. So, in a few, like after the All-Star game, I'm going to look and maybe try to get some relievers who can definitely help us out, or starters, whatever it may be. Okay, not the draft, the intro. Okay, we got to trade Trevor Brown. He's 27. He's not old enough. All right, we probably don't have many futures game players. See who made the All-Star team. By the way, we are 2 games behind the Orioles, but we are winning the wild card pretty comfortably too. We're now ranked 30th. We were ranked first. But I guess that makes sense given that there was a draft. It's pretty even. So Trevor freaking Richards is 25 years old. No starters for us. No relievers. No closers. Is Wade okay? How old's Wade Davis? He's 33. I'm just looking. Doolittle is 32. Will Smith is not old enough. How about in the National League? Mejia, I don't think is old enough. Benoit's 41 with a 2.33 ERA. I'll probably go get him. Okay, so who made the All-Star team for us? Cano did 325, 14 home runs. He had a very good first half. Zobrist hitting 306 with 13 home runs. He's having a very good 386 on base. No shortstops. And no outfielders. All right, so let's take a look at the team. So Verlander, okay. Hap has been awful. O'Day has been god-awful. Blevins has been bad. Neshek's been good. Duke's been not that good. Stammen's been great. Irvin Santana's pitched well in AAA. We can call him up. Hirano's pitching well after he struggled in the majors. But let's go get Benoit. What team was he on? I know what team he's on in real life. He's on the Braves, so let's go get him. And he shouldn't be that hard to get. He's not that good, like in terms of overall. And I'll include Darren O'Day. Just one reliever for another. Thank you. And we can just sub him right in there. I'm going to have him be our setup man. So let's do a little bit more player search. And let's do this. Min age of 35. And let's take a look at starters. Greinke, how's he been this year? 309. John Lester, a 4.63 ERA. We have these guys here. Santana, Estrada's in AAA. Let's even get Greinke. He instead of Hap. So let's do this. Hap as a starting piece. We don't have prospects. We may not be able to get him. I don't know if we're going to be able to get him. Okay, I don't think we can get him. All right, so let's move on. Backup plan. Relievers. Joe Smith, how's he been with these Stros? 4.12 ERA. O has a 1.41 ERA with the Astros. Let's go get him. And I'll include... Romo's been what? He's been solid. Nishak has been awful. No, he's been good. Who's been awful? Blevins, and we have a lefty. So let's do Blevins and then a little Love Lady. And there we go, this catching prospect. Perfect. So that gives us another reliever. Let's see if there's any closers. Romo, okay, that's pretty much all we got. So that helps us out, though, for sure. I guess I'll put there. So we got one lefty. So let's see. We also have 3 lefties here. So if we make the playoffs, we can use one of them as a lefty in the playoffs. Rocky's interested in a trade. I don't want Trevor Brown. Just don't want him. All right, Toronto, we won 3 out of 4. Baltimore, we won 3 out of 4. I don't want Trevor Brown. Colorado, I just don't want him. All right, Molina's back. So let's fix this. We're going to have one too many players on our team, so we're going to send down Jeff Mathis, who hit 080 and 25 at-bats. Yeesh. And let's put Molina back in. And... well, Cabrera's having a good year. Votto's gotten hot. Cano's been one of our best players. Same with Zobrist. It's not too bad. So we are a half a game out of the division, but winning the wild card. We're 6, 9. What's that? 7.5 over the Twins. We're out. So we got a comfortable lead. At least making the wild card. Philly's interested in a trade. I'm not trading Verlander. No way in hell I'd trade him. Not trading Verlander. Zobrist is out 1 to 2 weeks. Cano's out for a day or two. Okay. Let's see how bad they screwed up our lineups. Actually doesn't look... well, they moved Miguel Cabrera to the number 6 spot when he's been one of our best players. Because, of course, they did. Chu and Cabrera. And Cabrera batting second. There we go. So we are now win the division by a half a game. We play. Let's go through this Baltimore series here. Come on, let's win some games. Oh, Zobrist is back. Let's see how crap our lineup is now. They moved him to... Jesus Christ. Oh, no, never mind. They moved him to third. They took Miguel Cabrera out. It's like the logic in this makes no freaking sense. Makes no sense. Eric Ibar's saying $1.68 and they keep him in. All right. Miguel Cabrera and then Zobrist at short. Miguel Cabrera and Zobrist at short. All right. Can we stay healthy for a little bit? That would be swell. All right. Big series with Baltimore and we got swept. That's not good. Dodgers interested in trade. No, thank you. I really would like to win that wild card. Win the division, not have to play that wild card game, just so we don't have to waste our ace. Miggy's out for a week or two. I'll probably just sub in Pierce at third. He can't play third. David Freese. And we are currently 3.5 behind the Orioles. Not that much up on the wild card. Twins are right there. The Yankees. Jeez, this is now interesting. Twins right now. We got to win some games, boys. And we lost. We keep losing. Toronto and Philly on the road. And we lost 2 out of 3. We're 5. Okay, we're not going to win the division. That's a fact. Where is Miguel Cabrera? Luckily, he's back. Where are we standing-wise? We are now technically tied for the number 2 spot in the wild card with the Twins. 3-7 in our last 10. Not a good time to choke. We do have Baltimore at the end, so if I don't get close. But I can't remember the last time we won a series. Split that. Texas. Lost 2 out of... Yeah, we're not going to make the playoffs. We're a game behind the Twins and the Yankees. They're tied. And we have Baltimore. We won game 1. We lost game 2. A 3-way tied for this number 2 spot. The Yankees haven't even clinched yet. We're gonna quick manage this game 162. Because this is a very important game. We're playing Baltimore. Guess we're going to go with Charlie Morton. And we really need to win. If we win, we are not eliminated. But if we lose, we could be. And right now, we have now 2 hits. And we've had 2 double plays. Morton's been great, though. This offense against... I don't know who we're going against. Barrios has been pretty good. All right, lead off walk. A single. Strikeout, a ground out, a walk. I'm pitch hitting for Gordon. Let's bring in Pierce. Single, 2-run score. And Morton has a no-hitter going. And I jinxed it. All right, we're going to take him out, bring in our lefty, Duke. And the game... Oh, we threw a guy out the plate. We're still up a run. Insurance. All right. Let's bring in Stamen for the save. There we go. So we win that game. We may have made the wild card. We don't know yet. Is this a playing game for the playing game? It is. So it says we're a half game behind. But if we beat the Twins, I think we're in. Luckily, we had a couple days off, so I can probably go with... No, Verlander's not ready, so we have an option. We can go with Hamels, Rich Hill. Our starters stink. I'm going to go with Hamels because he's probably had the best year. He's not fully rested. We have to go in Minnesota. Zobrist gets a home run. Now, these will count towards their regular season stats. Votto a home run. There we go. Keep the offense coming. But Hamels has been freaking amazing. Gives up a home run there. A double, but he got out of it. 8th inning. Leadoff single, I'm taking him out. To bring in Neshek. Oh, crap. Single ties it. Now Springer's up. Double thrown out the plate, so this game is tied. Single, can we steal second? He got caught. All right, top 10. Top of the order. Come on, Markakis. Grounds out. Damn it. O is 36, so we can use them. 11th inning. A leadoff single. A walk. Sack bunt. Sack fly. There we go. Ninth inning, Stamen a chance to send us to the wildcard game. Eloy Jimenez flies out. We win. We, I believe, are now the wildcard team. We made it, Juno. We're a wildcard team. We're facing the Yankees. Let's take a look at some awards and everything. MVP was Trout on the Mariners. Max Scherzer, who got Cy Young in both. Chris Sale got the Cy Young. Batting title went to Betts and Ozuna. Hey, Ozuna's back on the Marlins. Relievers, Doolittle and Diaz. Rookie of the Year, Nate Lowe and Vlad on the Reds. What awards did we get? Joey Votto got Gold Glove. And Cano got Silver Slugger. And that's it. Let's see how the team did. Actually, I think, yeah, I went into... let's do... where can I do toggle stat type? Can I just see there? I guess we have to go and look at each player's individual regular season. So Chu, 257, 24 home runs, 364 on base, 463 slugging. That's a very good year. WAR of 2.6. Miggy, 307, 18 home runs, 385 on base, 459 slugging, OPS of 844. His WAR was only 0.8 because not great defense. Joey Votto, 24 home runs, 284 average, 393 on base, 462 slugging. His WAR was 3.8. I mean, we got guys who got on base. Cano might have been our best player. 26 home runs, a 315 average, 378 on base, 516 slugging at second base, a WAR of 5.4. Nick Markakis, 288 with 12 bombs. All these guys get on base, which I love. Zobrist had a great year, 295 with 20 jacks, good on base. Brett Gardner, 260 average, didn't get on base that much, did steal 22 bases. Molina, injury-shortened season, 5 home runs only, but a 280 average isn't bad. And then Gordon probably struggled, 215, 9 home runs. Does play good defense, though. And then, Steve Pearce was a -10 at everything at the end of the year. Holy cow. Did hit 11 home runs. And then pitching, we kind of saw these stats earlier. Verlander, who's going 3.74 ERA. Not that great, but not that bad. The rest of the starters... That's the thing with this older team. All the players decline. A 4.41 ERA for Morton. Rich Hill had a 4.75. Happ had a 5.8. And then Cole Hamels had a 3.35. All these guys probably, Benoit probably had the best. 2.61 ERA. Nishak a 3.10. Romo had a 3.5. Duke as our only lefty, 4.7. O had a 2.04 ERA. And then Stamen saved 45 games with a 2.17. All right, so there's that. Let's get into this game with the Yankees. We got Verlander. Who is their ace? I know they didn't get any pitching. Their best starter overall was an 82. I know they have Arenado. That was their number 1 pick. All right, come on. Nothing there. They're up 3-0 already after 1 inning. 4-0 now. This game may not be long for Verlander. Come on, Cano. He strikes out. Couple singles. There we go. It's 4-2. 4-3. Come on, Votto. Walk. Cano. Grounds out. And then Jed Lowry hits. Jeez. All right, I got to take Verlander out. Let's go with, let's bring in Cole Hamels. I mean, we're getting guys on base. There we go. It's 6-4. A walk. Come on, Cabrera. Grounds out. We have 11 hits. Oh, my God. Austin Hedges. Killing us. And he bunted there. All right, top 8. We're down 6. And our season ends. Austin Hedges went 2 for 3 with 2 home runs. Pitching was hard. I mean, the thing with this franchise that made it so hard is these players went down in overall so fast. The lineup wasn't bad, even though their overalls are all super low. It's just pitching struggled. So let's see who wins the World Series, and that will be the video, guys. If you did enjoy this, please drop a like on the video. And always subscribe if you're new. And like I said, if you have any ideas for challenges you want to see, let me know in the comments. I'll get to it. The Royals defeat the Phillies in this completely fantasy season. And let's see who got. Derek Dietrich got World Series MVP. Paul DeJong got postseason. I wish Paul DeJong was 35. He's 25. And Rizzo in the National League got postseason MVP. So that's it for the video, guys. I'll talk to you on the next one. Take it easy. Peace.